Will Smith practices selective outrage. Practices selective outrage. Because everybody knows what the fuck happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements. I did not have any entanglement. And then for people that don't know, and everybody know, his wife was fucking her son's friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this shit. But for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. What the fuck? We all been cheated on. Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel? Why the fuck would you do that shit? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? Okay? And by the way, he does that shit. Everybody in the world called him a bitch. I tried to call the motherfucker and give him my condolences. He ain't pick up for me. Everybody called that man a bitch. Fucking Charlemagne called him a bitch, and the Breakfast Club called him a bitch, and The View, and The Talk, and every rapper, and the Drink Champs called him a fucking bitch. Everybody called him a bitch. They called his wife a predator. Everybody called him a bitch. Everybody. And who's he hit? Me. A nigga he know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit. That's what the fuck happened, okay? The fuck out of here, man. The fuck? What the fuck? I do nothing to this motherfucker, okay? Whatever. Years ago, his wife said I should quit the Oscars. I shouldn't host because her man didn't get nominated for Emancipation. The biggest piece of shit ever. Okay? And then so the nigga gives me a fucking concussion. No, not Emancipation. I fucked up the joke. Concussion. She fucking said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the fuck? What the fuck? So then I do some jokes about her. Who gives a fuck? That's how it is. She started, I finish it, okay? That's what the fuck happened. Nobody's picking on this bitch. She started this shit. Nobody was picking on her. Nobody was picking on her. She said, me, a fucking grown-ass man, should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated for concussion. And then this nigga gives me a fucking concussion, okay? What the fuck, man? I love Will Smith. My whole life, I love this nigga. I saw him open up for Run DMC at the Nassau Coliseum. These niggas made brand new funk. I love this nigga. He made some great movies. I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life. I root for this motherfucker, okay? And now, I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped. Got me rooting for Massa, okay? Hit him again, Massa. Hit him again. You missed the spot, Massa. You missed the spot. And a lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? How come you didn't do nothing back that night? Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised. Okay? I got parents. And you know what my parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
Money can't save you. That's what I took away from all this. Money can't save you. That's what I take away from this whole ChrisRock situation, the slap, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, all that. Welcome to the Hello New World podcast, man. It's your boy, Paris France. That's what I take away from all this, man, is money can't save you. What I mean by that is Will Smith got all the money in the world. Jada Pinkett got money. ChrisRock got money. Will Smith still got cheated on. Jada's still cheating and unhappy. Cheating on a dude who's an actor and a legend, Will Smith. ChrisRock is rich and famous, still got smacked on TV. Will Smith is still lame for smacking ChrisRock. Like ChrisRock said, you didn't come at none of the people that called you a bitch. You came at me because you know I'm an easy target. August Alsina still basically came out as gay. Like, it's just layers and layers. Like, August Alsina came out as gay. Jada Pinkett essentially cheated with a dude who was going through mental illness, who's also successful, August Alsina. So he's not exempt from having mental illness and then being in the closet. And then Jada's not exempt from being unhappy. Will's not exempt from becoming a super successful actor and still getting cheated on with a dude who's partially gay and has a mental illness. ChrisRock becomes rich and successful and still gets slapped on TV and has to take the high road, handled it like a gentleman, and was super smart to be like, yo, you know what? I'm going to address this on my own show, on my own special. That's what I'm going to address this. You're not going to get it for free in the interview. He said, I'm not going to play the victim on somebody's interview. Like, the way he handled it was classic. You know what I'm saying? He should get a daggone Oscar. So it's like, we all human for real. You know what I'm saying? Nobody perfect. Will's a victim. Yo, you know who's a victim? Men. Men are a victim. August Alsina had some mental issues he was going through, and Jada used him for sexual pleasure, whatever. Will Smith thought he was holding his wife down, being a solid dude, but here she is cheating. ChrisRock was just being a successful dude, hosting the Oscars, and he got slapped. The only person who didn't get really abused in all this is Jada. How is it that women always end up winning? They end up winning because we do stuff like we don't really want to attack the woman. We want to support the woman. We do stuff like no matter what we're going through with our wife, we hold her down. You know, we don't want to, you know, happy wife, happy life. ChrisRock wasn't really trying to come at Jada. He sent the light shot because what Jada had came from him years ago. And Will, you know, it's just overall, when you look at the whole thing, ChrisRock takes an L. August Alsina, he didn't take an L, but he didn't take really a W. You know what I'm saying? Will takes an L. ChrisRock takes an L. August Alsina, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Jada's just walking around like life's a peach. As a man, I just realized we're not allowed to complain. We're not allowed to cry. We can't freaking eat a banana. If we do, that's, you know what I'm saying? We got to break the banana. We can't compliment other men. You know, like, they're coming for all types of, they call it masculinity toxic. So Will is left to take out his frustration on ChrisRock when ChrisRock didn't deserve it. His masculinity was questioned because he's with a woman trying to do the happy wife, happy life thing, and he's frustrated and takes it out on the wrong guy. And then ChrisRock he tucked away his masculinity because of his parents. He said, I was raised right, so I didn't react. So what he does, he takes out his frustrations on his talk special, which is classic. But at the end of the day, if I'm a guy, I'm sitting here like, dag, that's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. They're coming after our masculinity as men when it comes to how we can react in uncomfortable moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a man even speaks his mind too much, a woman would go, oh, who hurt you? Well, I'm not allowed to be hurt, offended, appalled. I'm not allowed to have any feelings. What am I, a robot? I don't even need this light. It's layers and layers and layers and layers and so many lessons you can learn from the whole situation. But ChrisRock responded, and yo, he went off. He said, I watched that slave movie that WillSmith was in, and I was rooting on him to get beat some more. Classic. Yo. And ChrisRock was so frustrated that he messed up his own joke. He said emancipation when he really meant to say concussion. You can see the frustration and anger in his face and his voice as he's finally speaking on it. It's like he's venting on stage. He wanted to hit WillSmith back, but the guy in him didn't have the, you know what I'm saying? Like, homie really wanted, you know what I mean? But he's like, I'm an easy target. Of course you hit me. He know he wanted to hit Will back, but he just didn't have it in him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you find yourself in a toxic relationship like Will, don't be scared to leave. I don't care how much work you put in, man. Divorce. Start over. Will got the money. He could start over. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't stay so long in a bad relationship to the point where it erupts like a volcano. And now you have to leave because it's just so bad. Will outstayed. He outgrew that relationship. And it seemed like Jada did too, but for like to save face or whatever the case is, they won't leave each other. And I think it's horrible. If you in a toxic relationship like Will is in, bro, just leave before it get too crazy, before it get to the point of no return, someone ends up in jail or you do something catastrophic. Just leave, bro. And no amount of money can make you exempt from getting cheated on, abused, this and that. So for all my dudes out there thinking once I get rich, I'm going to be straight, that's not the case. You could get rich, still get cheated on. You could get rich, still get abused. You could get rich, still get clowned. Money is not the key to happiness. It's a good down payment, but it's not the key. Yo, shouts out ChrisRock, man. He got his revenge on his special. He's going to make money off it, and I hope the special goes viral for what he said, and he makes mad money from it, whatever. But he threw as many jabs as he could back. He threw as many jabs as he could back verbally in his special, and kudos to him, I guess. But money won't make you exempt from the BS, man. Everybody goes through it. And if you're in a bad relationship, just leave, man. Because in the end, you don't wait until it's at its worst to leave. If the writing's on the wall, pay attention to the writing on the wall and just be out, before it's crazy. This is the Hello New World podcast, man. I'm your boy, Paz France. Remember, anyone can change the world. Hello New World isn't just a podcast. It's a clothing line. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and holla at your boy. Yes, sir. God bless y'all.